It's the new Red Green Show! And now, here's the man with a firm grasp on the boat and the dock. That great cast-off, my uncle, your hero, Red Green!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I was hoping to get right into a new project this week, but I got some government paperwork here that I got to clear up first.
Oh, is that about your missing birth certificate? Because you know they found the Dead Sea Scrolls.
No, Harold, come off it. The lodge is on leased land here, and we've had the lease going here for 99 years, but now she's up, and they're going to raise our rent 500%.
500%?
Yes, sir.
500%? That's ridiculous. They can't do that.
Well, they did it, Harold. They got us all the way up to $5.
$5 for 100 years?
Don't I wish? It's $5 for 99 years. Yeah, it was going to be $3, but then old man Cedric went down and talked to them, and now it's $5.
Well, really, no, $5 isn't too bad. You know, that's not too much to raise.
No, I was hoping you'd say that. Do you have your wallet on you, Harold?
No, not my money, your money. You want to raise it, then you can return your empties.
That's a great idea, Harold. See, we weren't drinking, we were investing. What you're looking at here is a bunch of segments from this particular show. The main message being, for gosh sakes, don't even think about changing the channel. I'll tell you something, if you're gonna try and make sense out of this program, you gotta give it your undivided attention. Well, Harold, you can rest easy. You've cleared all the empties out of the storage shed. We got the $5 covered off easy, even had some money left over.
Oh, yeah? How much left over?
$783. You should see how much room we got in that storage shed now, you know. We should use that to store stuff.
Oh, Red, did you read this entire letter?
No, Harold, that's a government letter. You don't read those. You just check that they got your name on the top, and you look down that little box in the bottom, tells you how much money you got to pay them.
Well, it says here somewhere in the middle that you got to make a presentation.
What?
Yeah. You got to make a speech to a special committee and convince them as to why Possum Lodge should get the lease renewed. Then the committee decides which organization or club is going to get it.
Well, Harold, who's competing with us on this?
Everybody. Got the Rotarians and the Possum Lake Canoe Club and the Vintage Car Club, the Girl Scouts. There's even a motorcycle club. Satan's second choice.
Well, they can't do this, Harold. This is our spot.
Well, you said you like competition. This is just competition.
I only like competition when I win. Later on now, in the Adventures with Bill, I'm doing a little water skiing, but we're just a little preview here. We're getting ready, and I was starting up that motor just does not. It's got the old hand pull on it, and I didn't realize the ski rope was right across the puller there, and Bill just set the handle down for a sec there and hooked it on apparently it hooked it onto a rock or something, and then just, of course, wouldn't you know it, there goes the motor, and unfortunately, the ski rope started winding around, and it was actually pulling me just a little, yeah. Alrighty. So, we'll think of something else, won't we, Bill? Oh. Now we'll get a plan B. Oh. And we'll get right on that. Oh. Oh, she wears a cedar strip, cruising yacht, the nicest boat I ever bought. Not concerned with how my heart would break. Woohoo! She's gone, but not forgotten. She was a good boat, but totally rotten. My love is deep. Unfortunately, so is the lake.
Okay, this is for the big one. The grand prize of a set of miniature lawn darts from Wang Fu's Acupuncture Center. Uncle Red, you have 30 seconds to make Mr. Buzz Sherwood say this word. Buzz. Oh. Okay. The word is... Who it is?
All right, Buzz. Someone who is naked is...
fun!
Okay, if a woman doesn't believe in wearing clothes, you would call her a
lot!
This is the name of someone who doesn't wear clothes very much.
Oh, Susan!
No, there's more than one person.
The Murphy sisters?
So I'm looking for just a generic word here. This can be a man or a woman who doesn't wear clothes.
Oh, you mean like that Donald guy? He's weird. What's he got anyway?
Okay, we're moving on. We were almost out of time.
These are people who go around in the buff.
Nuns!
Okay, I think that's time. We're out of time. Thanks for playing.
Nuns go around in the buff?
Oh, I thought you said bus!
This week on Handyman Corner, we're going to do a project that really shows you how to make do with what you have. Now, what I have is a leaky roof. Okay, a lot of people would go up and try and fix that leak, but that's because they think the roof will hold their weight. I know better. So instead, I'm going to make homemade beer, then I won't care if it's raining. Now, the water, of course, is the big ingredient when you're making beer, especially if you're making American beer. So, with the water coming down through the roof, it really adds to the flavor of the beer, and it helps me give it a name. She's coming off a big cedar log there, so I'm going to call my beer Big Cedar Lager. The woodsman's beer that makes you cut and split. Thirsty yet? All right, the next thing you need is something they call bittering hops. I actually have no idea what that is, so I asked the guys at the lodge, and after about 4 or 5 hours, it became clear they really had no idea either, which is amazing when you consider their familiarity with the final product. So I decided to break her down. You got bittering and you got hops. I figure bittering has got to be for your lemons, and hops has got to be rabbit food. Well, anyway, it doesn't affect the alcohol content, so it doesn't really matter. Fire that in there, and then just put your washing machine onto the pre-wash. Let the bittering hops work for a little while. Wonder where that shirt went. All right, once that cycle's done, then what you want to add is malt extract. Now, you're probably guessing this here is a chocolate malt. And earlier this year, it probably was. All right, put that in there, and then you start her up on whatever cycle suits the kind of beer you're making. For English beer, set her on permanent press. For the light beer, maybe go delicate. And for a beer that doesn't make you go to the bathroom, just set her on rinse and hold. All right, now what I'm supposed to do is add something called finishing hops. Again, I have no idea what that is, so I figure they must just mean the rest of the rabbit food. Don't forget, I'm making do with what I have. Plus, I don't care. All right, when that cycle's done, I'm gonna filter the beer, and then I gotta store it somewhere cold for 2 weeks. This is now my beer fridge. All right, now I got all my pipes running in through the fridge, where I'm going to store the beer, of course, and I'm going to come right out here to my beer tap for dispensing the beer. Now, I've used the main chamber of the fridge, but you could run the pipes through the freezer if you were, say, making an ice beer. Now we come to the most important ingredient whenever you're making beer, and that is your yeast. Whatever you do, don't try to make do in this area. Don't try to use, like, baking soda or dish detergent. The yeast is what makes it beer. That's what gives you your color, your clarity, your flavor, and most importantly, your alcoholic content. There we go. Now what you want to do is immediately pump the beer into your storage vat, which in this case is the fridge. Now I need something to make do as a filter. Oh. There, this piece of the shirt will work just absolutely fine. And now what we want to do is just take your the drain pump deal here from the washing machine and just pump her right through. You know, this is actually called wort in here, and this is called transferring the wort. I was going to call it removing the wort, but I thought it would make the beer hard to drink. She's leaking a little. All right, well, we've waited the 2 weeks, or close enough. Felt like 2 weeks. I'm guessing the beer is ready for tasting. And the beauty is we've made a very own microbrewery right in our very own home. So remember, the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. After a couple of beers, they might even find you handsome. And the beauty of it is, we didn't have to buy anything. We just made do. Or maybe we made doo-doo. Stay tuned and relax. Whatever this is, we got a lot more of it. Want to talk to all you guys about those 4 in the morning can't sleep thoughts that wander into your head. You know those thoughts. Scary thoughts. Thoughts about how perfect life used to be. Before you were married, before you were employed, before you were in hock up to your eyeballs. Back in the days when your belt was shorter than your inseam. When going to the bathroom once before bedtime would do her. And now you're lying there dreaming about starting over. Getting in shape, changing your job, buying a new car, and moving somewhere where people will think you're dangerous. I know at 4 a.m. it's easy to imagine that you're Antonio Banderas. That's because you can't see the mirror. Look at it this way. Your stomach's full, you're warm, you're lying down. Why would you give that up to roll over and tell the missus that you're leaving to go out and start a garage band? I say don't do it. You just count your blessings. You got most of your health, some of your mortgage paid off, and the semi-respect of some of your friends. That's going to look pretty good in the morning, even if you don't. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Well, everything is totally under control. In a few hours, they're going to have that land lease committee eating right out of the palm of my hand.
Wow, your speech is really going to impress them, huh?
Not so much a speech, Harold. It's more slamming the competition is what it's doing. Especially those pushy girl guys with that cookie scam thing.
Oh, no, Uncle Red. Oh, no. Rules forbid presenters from criticizing other contenders.
What? Man, what are we supposed to do? Like bribe somebody or something?
No. You just got to make a speech to the committee as to all the good things about Possum Lodge.
We have good things here?
Yeah. Sure, we got things. We got lots of good things. We got, no, that was in Baywatch.
I know one. Remember that radioactive scare we had? Those readings were well within acceptable levels.
That's it.
That was excellent.
That's excellent. That's exactly what we do. We'll do exactly what politicians do.
Well, I can't, Harold. I got a conscience and a bad back.
What we do, we use this is so good. You know what? Possum 911, what's your problem?
Red, it's Dalton Humphrey.
Can't help you there, Dalton. Got any other problems?
Okay, I'm just not quite sure, Red. The family's out of town, and yeah, I just don't feel so good.
Oh, what is it, like the ticker, Mr. Humphrey? You got pressure in the chest, shooting pains down the arm, slurred speech? Do you smell burned toast?
No, I'm strong as a horse, but I think I miss my family.
Oh, boy, Dalton.
Yeah, it's weird, huh? I couldn't wait for them to leave, and now I'm embarrassed to even bring it up, but I feel bad, Red. They've only been gone a day or two, and I guess it's been 4 days. What is the date today?
14th.
Oh, okay, they've been gone 2 weeks, but I think I might be just a little bit lonely, and
Okay, now take it easy, Dalton. Now, we've seen this before. We know how to handle it. Okay, just relax. I'm going to put Harold on the line for a sec. Harold, tell Dalton what happened in the living room last night. Okay?
Oh, okay, yeah. Mr. Humphrey, last night, right, I was watching TV and I spilled a bottle of pop all over the couch, right? And I was like eating potato chips at the same time, so like the sickly syrup got all over the couch and the crumbs of the potato chips got all stuck in there too.
oh, for crying out loud, Harold! How many times have I told you no pop on the couch? And if you're going to eat chips, clean up after yourself, for heaven's sakes. You know what it costs to have a couch professionally cleaned?
That help, Dalton?
It's perfect, Red. That's just the fix I needed.
All right, here we are with Plan B on the water skiing for Adventures with Bill. Yeah, all right, Bill. Yeah, all right. So he's you can kind of tell he's pointing away from the water there, and I got the ski rope hooker onto the old possum fan. Oh yeah, you know that say that mother is the invention of well, there's an expression of some kind apparently. Anyway, away we go, and everything. Wow, look at that, eh? And now don't you kids be trying this at home because it's hard to get the van into your home. Look at that, isn't that great? Wow. Cypress gardens, including the gardens. You know, you don't see that every day of the week. And it's just, look at him ripping along there. I thought he might try the slalom, but Bill is such a chicken. You know, anyway, we're ripping along. Now, I think where I made the mistake was looking back all the time, and then, oh my God. Oh. So now there's nobody driving the van, Bill. Bill, you got no drivers. Bill, you might want to just, you might want to stop, Bill. There you go. All right, good. I would work on the braking aspect. You want to go again, little boy? Only this time, there's a door charge. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you got to return those skis. A viewer sent us these red-green work socks, as if you'd see red, green, and work in the same sentence. Well, Harold, I've been working on my presentation, and man, oh man, is that Land Lease Committee ever going to be impressed, huh? Look at this. This is the future site of the Possum Lodge waterfront area, huh? How many cookies do the Girl Scouts have to sell to build this baby, huh?
Uncle Red, it's a travel poster of the Caribbean.
That doesn't matter, Harold. Check the fine print down there. Look at that. Read that. What does that say?
Artist conception.
I love a loophole, you know. And I took your advice here. Look at the speech there. I put a positive spin on everything, you know. I started off with an environmental issue.
Metal recovery program? What's that?
Every spring, we pull our snowmobiles out of the lake. And if you check down there, I ended her off by pointing out that we are preserving a heritage site here.
You've never fixed anything around here in your life.
That's what I'm saying, okay? We're keeping this place in its original historic condition. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What?
Oh. Revisionist. Come on. Just once, you ought to use your brain before you use your mouth.
You know, she's got that beautiful romantic evening all planned.
The candlelight, the wine, the kids off at the sleepovers.
And just as she's hammering away on the ketchup bottle, she asks, you know, whimsically, what was the happiest day of your life?
And you blurt out, the day the Toronto Maple Leafs traded for Dougie Gilmore.
Nice work. Real smooth. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's no wonder she's in the bathroom bawling her eyes out.
She's not going to be coming out.
Well, can you blame her?
All right, what you got to do is tell her what you meant was that your life was on a losing streak until she came to you.
Yes. Just like Dougie coming to the Leafs, you're the captain of my heart.
Oh, hey. You gave me my goals. Even banked a few off the post.
Just like Dougie, you're the center who made it work.
Yeah, you love her moves.
Oh. And you'd like to give her body a check. or love her end to end.
Well, you know, I think the hockey thing can go a little too far, you know. You don't want to start mentioning that Dougie has no front teeth, for example.
I'd also stay away from the term face-off.
Right, but you know, eventually she's going to come out of there and she's going to recognize you for the romantic lug that you are.
And then you know what's happening. Little one-on-one, you know, sudden death overtime.
No, hold it. Hockey stops when you hit the bedroom door. The Leafs haven't gone all the way since '67.
Welcome to the expert portion of the show, where we examine those three little words that men find so hard to say. I don't know. Excellent. Okay. This week, joining Uncle Red in the expert portion of the show, is his very best friend in the whole wide room, ferry boat captain, Mr. Hap Shaughnessy. Okay, our viewer writes, dear experts, my husband says that everything on television is a load of crap. I prefer to use the term a load of bad stuff. Do you think television is a load of bad stuff, too?
Well, I sure do. It's all crap, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, everything except this show, right, Uncle Red? Not this show.
All right, you know, if you say so, Harold.
about you, Mr. Shaughnessy? What do you think? The television's a load of bad stuff, too?
Yeah. Yes, I do, Harold, yeah. Yeah, it's all crap. And it could have been so great. That's what hurts. I'm almost sorry I invented it.
Invented what, huh? Crap?
No. Television. I was going to call it Hap-A-Vision, but I changed my mind when I saw so many of those early pilots and the way they turned out. So everyone was saying, who invented television? And I said, I'll never tell. And then after that, they started calling it Never Television. And then they call it television, and the rest is history.
History in the making, I'd say.
So I washed my hands of the whole thing outside of a brief stint when I took over the Tonight Show from Jack Parr. I couldn't stand that Hollywood scene. It was so phony.
Tough for you to stand out in that crowd, I would think. Yeah. We got it. The lease is ours.
Excellent work all the way. We were so cool.
Yeah. Mind you, it helped that almost all the other competitors withdrew, you know? Never understood why that happened, Harold.
Well, I think they drove by and changed their minds. Yeah, you know, a lot of them needed the buildings to be safe or insurable, so.
You know, Harold, you could fix this place up.
That's a pretty expensive proposition. One consultant said it'd be cheaper to blow the place up and live in the hole.
Well, the main thing is we only had one competitor. That was Lease Lodge from up near Port Asbestos.
Oh, yeah? They actually got the okay from the committee before we did. That was scary for a while.
Yeah, but then they had to ask for more time to come up with the $5.
Yes, they did. It was very odd that at that particular moment their treasurer lost his wallet.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, the main thing is we got the lease, and we're right back in business here.
You stole that man's wallet.
No, I did not, sir.
Yes, you stole their rent money, Uncle Red.
I just borrowed the wallet for the hearing, gave it back to them right afterwards, Harold. Anybody who leaves their wallet lying around...
It was in his pocket.
It was a really baggy pocket, Harold.
Meeting time, Uncle Red.
You go ahead. I'll be down in a minute. We got the lease, Harold. Huh? My golly. If my wife is watching, I'll be coming straight home after the meeting, and I'm thinking, they say time is money. If 99 years is $5, then my life so far adds up to $239. And I hope you'll agree that I'm worth it. To the rest of you, thanks for watching on behalf of myself and Harold and the whole gang up here at Possum Lodge. You keep your stick on the ice. That, in fact, that animal you saw at his place is not a camel, just a donkey with 2 real bad mosquito bites. Ow! Meeting's adjourned.